Good morning, gmstv students. This is Mr. Sayer. Today is basically just a work day for you to work on your project. If you need to see more details, I don't want to go back through all of it, but I'm going to include today this slideshow, which allows you to pick and choose what you want to look through, show you some examples. Some people just turned it in today because they were having a problem turning it in, or they didn't know how to export it. Please send me an email. We fixed a bunch of those problems really easily this morning. But I would definitely like to see your clips. I've been looking at your clips of those who have turned them in, and a lot of them look great. Some of you are past due on a couple things, whether you've watched the 15 to 20 minutes of the videos, which by now you might be able to check that off. Some of you guys haven't done your flip grids. And I did send out an email to all those who didn't finish and turn in your stop motion or your time lapse. But by yesterday you should have turned those in. We can't turn back time, but the folders are connected to today's assignment, so you can turn them in, and then select turned in when you actually do turn it in on Google Classroom. For those of you who have turned it in, by tomorrow you might want to add some stuff to it, whether it's music, a voiceover, voice acting, or sound effects. So those would be some things to improve on it. If you're not, then if you don't need to add anything, and you've already done a good job and added those things, then you can take a break. I know you probably have other stuff from other classes. Right here, I've got 11 slides, so 10 slides worth of videos that you can kind of check out and watch other people's stuff. You can also look in the folder and check out people's stuff. One suggestion I would have too is if you go to YouTube, some of you might want to look up time lapse music, and then you can also go time lapse music no copyright, and then you could use that and download it. And so for example, and I'm going to go suspense. And so for something like this, I have no idea, but what it's going to sound like. And then you don't need a high quality because you're not using the video, but then you can download like a low quality. Don't do this, but MP4 is good. Okay, don't do the 3GP. And then you just wait for it. And it's taking a minute. Once you've got it, then you can download it and you can import it into your video. And if you're using iMovie, you can just select it and say audio only, or you can say, you can put it in the timeline and then right click it. And when you right click it, then you can say detach from audio. Keep the audio in, toss out the video, and then you have your audio that you can use. So that's a way to get some music for you. Sound effects, you'll find sound effects in lots of things. If you're using WeVideo, which you can use with your Google Classroom stuff from school, they have all kinds of different music, sound effects, etc. that you can use as well. Anyway, I hope that helps. If you need more help, please send me an email. Thank you very much.